Good morning, pregame crew. It is Monday, October 31st, 2022, Halloween. It is 8:21 a.m. Eastern, 6:21 a.m. Mountain Time. You are at the pregame show. Welcome and thank you for being here. What I do here most weekdays, besides last Friday, was I go over the indices, commodities, crypto, movers, and shakers of the day. My goal is to get you ready for the trading day. So let's do an audio visual check, please. Thank you, Night Truck. I appreciate it. Thank you for all the birthday wishes. Very kind. Very kind. Thank you, Lori, Andre, Luciano. Thank you, Greg, Topher. Night Truck. Wave, thank you. Hey, Amir, Casey, Ludovic, my girl, Tammy. Hit that like button. Yeah. Thanks, ER, Gareth. Yeah, let's get the most likes ever for my birthday today. Thank you, Maddie. Hey, Bennett. Hey, Mary. Jessica, hey. Your GIF or whatever you call that you posted on Twitter was hilarious. Friday morning. Hey, Whitney. Hey, Matthew. Okay, let me go up to the top and let's do a couple chart requests. Intel. Intel had a wonderful day. Off earnings, they had a 10% move. So now if you don't have a position in it, you could wait for a 5-minute back burner. Actually, Lori, this is a great Queen of the Mountain setup. So what we would do is go the 5-minute and approach it there, but I'm not going to count that. I need it to happen during regular trading hours. Tell me when. RSI crosses 30 on the 5-minute. As far as the daily, we ran into the daily 50 MA and we need to clear 29.59. On a day like today, I would anticipate, now this is anticipate, doesn't mean it's going to happen, that we would consolidate in time. When you have a huge 10% move up, it's hard to sustain that day in, day out. So I would look for some sideways consolidation, and that would be healthy at this point. Let's see, who else? CGC for Matthew. There are earnings this week for marijuana. So next week for CGC it looks like, but I saw that Dan posted we're in the earnings season for MJ names. This, I don't want to call that a daily bull flag. We're stuck here at this daily 50 MA, 311. I love that band. They're stuck at the daily 50 MA. Hourly holding EMAs. So my rule is as long as the hourly EMAs are below you, bulls are in charge. However, I think a top fish of 320 makes sense this morning. If we get through 320, I'd stop out pretty fast. These bulls are trying. That daily 50 MA is a problem. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. That's so kind. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I have time for another chart request. Yes, today is really my birthday. Some people call me witch, some people call me pumpkin. Wheat, okay, didn't it go limit up? Okay, it's live now, but it went limit up on open is what I saw Systemic post. This is a beautiful chart. Potential 4-hour bull flag, so I would expect the same from WEAT. It's not up quite as much as the commodities, so we may have a chance at arbitrage. Let me show you what I mean. Okay. What did I just do? So we see that wheat is up 5% over here. And then we see wheat, the futures is up almost 6%. So there could be an arbitrage opportunity buying wheat and expecting it to catch up to wheat futures. Your resistance is, I don't know if this wick is real, if we do have that much volume, I doubt it. So your resistance is 927, the high of pre-market, and your support is this hourly double bottom at 890. Aw, Ken, thank you. Thank you. All right. Link USDT. I don't like canceling shows because I feel like we lose momentum. We have new viewers, and then if I miss a day, they're like, oh, she's flaky. They don't come back. But sometimes absence makes the heart grow fonder too, huh? I don't know. Potential hourly bull flag here. 8197 is your resistance, the high of this move, and then 854. Your 4-hour is overbought with slight bearish divergence on the RSI. Be aware of that. You have plenty of room for a 4-hour higher low on a pullback. I will look at Bitcoin after I do the indices. I will then do Bitcoin. Okay, 4-hour inside bar, hourly, looks like a bull flag. Make it simple. If you're in long, I'd stay in long as the hourly EMAs are below you. Thanks, Earl. Yep, game is on my list today. Let's look at Neo. Man, I'm getting through a lot of charts this morning. Neo was a tough one. I wanted to have it as a queen of the mountain trade. We got that top fish. Wait, let me fix that. We got that top fish was that Friday? Yeah, Friday. It was our short. And man, it worked out well. Or was that Thursday? It was Thursday. So now we're looking for a daily higher low compared to 838. This bounce was enough for a potential higher low, not guaranteed. Hang Seng was down 1.18% overnight, so that could impact it as well. The way I was looking at it this morning, it had this bear flag here. I was looking short at open and then looked for a long near 838. Thank you, Succulent. Oh, okay. PACB. That's a wild candle from last week. We're in a weekly uptrend. We're in a daily uptrend. I would be looking at top fish as 926, even though it's high risk with that 13% move. That's a diamond pattern, a reversal bearish diamond pattern here. So I would look to top fish against 926. If you're in long, I would stay in long as the hourly EMAs are below you. Oh, thanks. I missed y'all. Thank y'all. I looked at SMH earlier and I didn't see this, but now I do. Potential broadening formation on semis, getting these tiny higher highs without a lot of follow through. We have to be careful up here. With Friday's move, I would be more comfortable being a bull at the 5-minute oversold. That's what I'd be. I'd be more comfortable waiting for a pullback to buy versus top fishing this. I will go over nat gas. All right, let's get started. Good morning. Welcome to the pregame show. This is who I am. Give me a follow on Twitter. I need 18 more followers before I get to 4,000. Can you give it to me for my birthday? Give me a follow at ChartGalLori. Check us out at chartguys.com. And what I do here every morning is I go over indices, commodities, crypto, movers, and shakers of the day. And my goal is to get you ready for the trading day. I have notes off the screen that I copy and paste for TCG members when I'm done so they can slice and dice it as they see fit. If you're interested in my chart setup, you can click on the link below in the video description to receive a PDF explanation. So what we got going on? Well, what we got going on is a potential 4-hour bull flag. Friday's move wiped out that order book. But let me show you a nuance about Friday that's important for me. Look at this volume. This is Friday's volume. First 30 minutes was down 1% compared to the day before. Do you see this volume? We had a big green day on low volume. What does that indicate? That indicates that was more of a short covering rally versus longs buying. If we have elevated bull volume on a bull day, that's a combination of shorts covering and bulls buying. So I just want to point that out. I went over this 2 weeks ago, I believe. Short covering rallies weaken the market. I know it sounds crazy, but it weakens the market because look at this move up. We didn't establish structure. And now the short covering's taken out a lot of liquidity out of the market. We had a lot of puts close out Friday as well. It was options expiration, and that helped with this move. So I hope that you got the bull rally Friday. Here where we are, I would be more cautious. I'm actually in a short against 3,900. Let's see. Against this 390,250, I'm in a short right now. That doesn't mean I'm looking short all day. Because when you look at it, we have plenty of room for 4-hour higher lows. The size of this pullback will tell us everything. Are we going to keep it shallow and keep that bull flag alive? Or are we going to do it deeper and then a lower high expected on the next bounce? So we'll look at different clues as to what we got going on. Support and resistance are over here on the light gray. Resistance 392425. That's the high of Friday's move, and that is the key level. If we break 392425, that's going to indicate more than just a short covering rally. Well, that may have been the most important thing I said. If we break through 392425, it could indicate this is more than just a short covering rally. And then we got NASDAQ. NASDAQ is a problem. It can't get through Tuesday's high. So Tuesday we spiked to 11,734. Friday we could not get through that resistance. Market goes nowhere without NASDAQ. That's a strong comment, but it's true. Do y'all remember, if you listened to Thursday's market recap video that I did in place of Dan, I said that if Amazon's going to be this red, everything else has to be green. Do y'all remember that? So looking at all your sectors relative to what you got going on, in this case, Amazon with a big miss, is that enough to pull down the market? No, not if everyone else rallies around it. So I'm constantly looking at this heat map and saying, is everything red? Is everything green? Are the more important things green? More important being technology, healthcare, and finance. So I hope that helped someone last week. Let me go back over here. So on NASDAQ, potential 4-hour bull flag, that's not lost on me. We have plenty of room for 4-hour higher low, but how we consolidate here is going to be crucial. And I am remiss in not mentioning the FOMC. We have FOMC this week. We have non-farm payrolls Friday. We got another big week. We got a lot of earnings, but most importantly, FOMC Wednesday. And there's a lot of optimism for a potential Fed pivot, for them to start doing a little quantitative easing. And if that doesn't happen, the market could react violently. Support 11,483. Thanks, Mark. I'm sorry. When you use too many emojis, it cuts it out. I don't know why. Sorry. So how we consolidate here and how Apple responds to first 5-minute oversold is going to be crucial to this market. Let me say it again. How Apple responds to first 5-minute oversold. Do the bulls front run it and buy it, or do they let it go to 15-minute oversold? That would tell us a lot about this market. That means NQ is going to have a really hard time getting over that 11,734. Apple is a super important chart. It's the queen of the mountain trade for me. First 5-minute back burner trade, first 5-minute oversold. I'm looking long Apple. And if that doesn't get bought, then we have a problem. Houston, we have a problem. Oh, Edward, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I'm up in the great Northwest now. I live in the Pacific Northwest, but yes, from Louisiana, born and bred. Okay, so let me go back to NASDAQ. We covered those levels, 11,48375. RTY is cruising. Easy breezy cover girl is what I was thinking when I looked at this chart. These bulls are cruising. Support 1839, resistance 1851 and 1860. The high of Friday becomes super important. Got to break the high of Friday. Well, actually, this is the overnight high. We set another high on RTY, and we did not on ES. So RTY is definitely stronger. The high of Friday, 33,000. Y'all remember those psychological levels that I banged the table on? I mean, it is important. You just to go set an alert. 33,000, 34,000, 35,000, 32,000. We typically see bulls and bears respond at those psychological round numbers. Plenty of room for a 4-hour higher low. So hourly, we're getting a downtrend, but it's not getting a ton of follow through yet. So these could be 4-hour bull flags. So we got to be careful here how they buy the first 5-minute oversold. Oh, they already had a 5-minute. Let's see. Oh, they had a 15-minute oversold too. Well, they bought it pretty good. Let's see. VIX. All right, so VIX, we're looking for a 4-hour lower high. VIX is up 5%, and the market is only down 0.62%. What that means is we got fear re-entering the market. This is a strong sign that there is fear in the market and bulls don't trust Friday's move. So they are covering with VIX or they're hedging with VIX. Their fear has entered the building. However, a 4-hour lower high is the more likely scenario here. Then on a pullback, they have enough room for a 4-hour higher low. This is my most bearish signal for the day is VIX. Being up so strong, that means people are starting to hedge ahead of Wednesday. US 10-year, this could be a rising wedge. If it is, that is bullish for the market. If it were to roll over bearish, US 10-year, we want treasuries to come down so the market can bounce. And we want the bonds to bounce. The bonds are in an hourly downtrend. This does not bode well for the market either. This is my second most important chart that has me slightly bearish today. And y'all know as soon as I turn off the mic, more information and data enters the market. And I haven't had time to synthesize yet because I didn't have it at the time. I'm just using the data that I have right now. Things could greatly change in 30 minutes. Okay. We did that. Okay. And Hang Seng was down 1.18% and DAX is flat. I don't think we can gather a lot from that. Okay, Bitcoin. Let me see what I wrote in my notes. Daily uptrend, 4-hour downtrend, hourly uptrend running into the 50 MA. This 50 MA earlier was a problem a few hours ago. Now it looks to be an hourly potential bull flag. We want this bear volume to stay down. We're inside last week's range. It's a healthy chart. From the daily down, it's a healthy chart. 4-hour inside bar. Bulls are trying to buy this dip here. 15-minute downtrend. Got to change that 15-minute trend in order to get any traction. To me, this is a top fishing area against 20837. VIX is a tradable asset. The dollar is bouncing. Sure is. This is my third chart that's bearish for the market. So I told you VIX. And what was my other one? VIX, dollar, and bonds. VIX, dollar, and bonds. Okay, Ethereum. Ethereum has a 15-minute uptrend. It hasn't lost it. This could be an hourly bull flag. It's looking a little bit stronger than Bitcoin, but 1640 is still a clear area, Mars level. When I say Mars level, I mean it's so clear you can see it from Mars. That's a clear level for bears to potentially top fish. They have enough room for hourly higher low. Did they get a 5-minute oversold? No. How they respond to a first 5-minute oversold will be telling on Ethereum. Gold. Lisa, the ticker for VIX is VIX. But if you're in Thinkorswim, I'm just going to type it. It's not going to pull up, of course, but just so you can see it, is /VX. That's what it is in Thinkorswim. Okay. Gold. Gold monthly downtrend. Weekly downtrend. Look at the 8 EMA just holding down price. It's already broken the low of last week by $2. Let's see if it gets any traction. Your next support is 1621. Daily. We lost that support by $3. Let's see if they can fight right here. Fight. 4-hour downtrend. Hourly downtrend. 8 EMA. Totally manhandling price. Dollar bulls are in control, i.e. gold bears are in control. Oil. So we're looking for a daily higher low on oil. That is the more likely scenario compared to 82.63. We typically look for hourly oversold conditions for an area to nail that daily higher low. Doesn't mean it'll happen. It absolutely doesn't mean it'll happen. But what we do is we wait for a trend change on a smaller time frame to indicate that that daily higher low may be getting set. Okay, I can't talk this morning. Need more coffee. So we just had a 5-minute higher high and it was a fake out. We didn't get that trend change, so we're still in a downtrend here. But oil, I would be looking to bottom fish that today because we're oversold on the hourly and daily higher low is a more likely scenario. We're at the 50 MA, but it doesn't mean it's going to come to fruition. I'm just scouting this trade setup. Yeah, BNB is very strong. Okay. Nat gas. I can't use that one. I can't. We got to use NGZ2022. We got too much contango and backwardation and all the other things that happens when you roll over. So we just got a daily higher high. We broke the 6281. These bulls are super strong this morning. 10% day. That's a big day for nat gas. And your last support on the hourly was 5989. 5989. And they have bounced enough that on a pullback, aggressive bulls will be looking to buy this pullback against 5989. Hey, Parkgrass Properties, I hope. So, Paul, you can look at the, there's a gear icon down here at the bottom on YouTube to clear up the resolution. Go to a higher resolution. Apple, first 5-minute oversold. We'll be watching this like a hawk. It's happening during extended hours, so now I have to wait for a 15-minute oversold. Okay, now I can't trade it. Now the trade setup's busted. I only want back burner setups during regular trading hours. So that's not a trade I'm going to look for. Let's see what that math comes out to be. As long as we hold 152.67 here, it could be a 4-hour bull flag. 152.67. I'll watch that area as well as a potential buy area, but this does not bode well for the market. They were already getting 5 and 15-minute oversold on our strongest stock from Friday that held up the market, and we're already getting oversold and they're not buying it yet. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, Amazon. Let me go to my notes. Top fish setup, scouting a 4-hour lower high. So on Amazon, odds favor a lower high. So where will it be set? I'm assuming, and we know what that word means, that it is to be set today. It doesn't necessarily have to be set today, but I'm looking for top fish against 104. This is another Queen of the Mountain trade. Well, this is the trade now because Apple's busted. So looking for top fish on Amazon. NVIDIA, 15-minute back burner setup. This had an outsized move on Friday, so now I'm just looking for a pullback buy. Tesla, potential 2-hour diamond bearish reversal pattern. Here. So I'm looking for a top fish against Friday's high. AMD. So AMD, everybody had beautiful, not everybody, looking at you, Amazon, but a lot of names had a great day on Friday. AMD had a great day, up almost 6%, but it was unable to get through Thursday's high. That's telling for me. And they have earnings tomorrow. So I'm going opposite. On NVIDIA, I'm looking for a bottom fish, oversold conditions, and AMD, I'm looking for a top fish against 62.35. Game, this is ninjas only. Watching for tightening ranges and our back burner setup. So what I'm waiting for on game, and I say ninjas only, that means just scalpers. If you're a fast scalper, then you would wait for a tightening range, or you're looking for first 5-minute oversold to buy this dip. It looks like a little short squeezy to me. Thank you, Madison. Love you. Okay. Google 4-hour lower high top fish setup. Looking to top fish against Friday's high, 9655. MARA, I'm looking for a bottom fish. Y'all know I like this pattern. This little Nike swoosh trampoline pattern. Bitcoin has to stay strong. The market has to regain its legs. But I'm looking for a bottom fish buy against 1386. Yeah, if I've helped you at all, hit the like button. Man, I'm moving fast. I'm through all my charts. Did I miss something in 16 minutes? Okay. LNG. LNG is primarily a nat gas company, right? This could be an arbitrage opportunity, absolutely buying this long with nat gas up 10%. You've got a squeeze, you have earnings. What day is that? Thursday morning, you have earnings, just something to be aware of. But yeah, that could be a nice long today, a pullback buy. Okay. Yep, BNB, I saw Dan posted on that. Very strong. I would not call this a bull break yet on the weekly above 336.80. It's only cleared it by $1.10. So caution, caution. And look, I love charts. Look at this level right here. 33790. That sneak level, that little wick up, and we stop to the tick. So we'll see what bulls can do. I would be an aggressive bear is looking to top fish this against 340. A conservative bull is just waiting for first 5 minute oversold. Well, happy birthday, 5280. Green eggs and cam. That is a loaded question. What would the sign that the down open is a fake out? To what level would you confirm bear trap and vice versa? So I base everything on, I had a different mouse this weekend, and so it's going backwards. It scrolls the opposite way, so I'm still getting used to my normal one. Back in the saddle. Okay. So let's measure. Great question. Anything above 3868 keeps a 4-hour bull flag alive. So we then deem 3868 the key level. And that matches up. You see all these levels in this area? That matches up. So that makes a lot of sense. Bulls are going to want to hold this area right here. And if it drops below that, I still wouldn't short. I would wait for the next bounce to short, because then I'm looking for a 4-hour lower high. If we retrace 50% plus, then the next bounce, I'm looking to top fish and be an aggressive bear. Aggressive bull is looking to buy this dip at 3868, wait for a 5-minute trend change for a potential 4-hour higher low entry. Wow, that was a mouthful. Is the TTM squeeze ninja, and you can click on the video description below to receive a PDF explanation as to what all my indicators are and how to set up your chart like mine if you're interested. Okay. NASDAQ is key. Let's get that level as well. 11,400. Let's just call 11,400 is key to hold for a 4-hour bull flag to stay alive. Thanks, Sharon. Thank you. All right. That's it for me. I'm just going to wrap it up a little early and go give myself a birthday sauna. I hope you have a wonderful day. Use stop losses, TCGers. I'll see you in the room in a bit. I'm going to take a tiny break.